Hello.
Hello.
It's so good to see you. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Deborah Sonnenstrahl Blumenstein. It's nice to finally meet you. Who is he? And why will I be interviewing him? His name is Daniel Katz-Hernandez. I know his family very well, and we were neighbors in Silver Springs, Maryland. When we initially saw each other over Zoom, I was startled at his face because he looks just like his father. I was laughing hysterically about that. Even the black hair is the same. I haven't seen his father in many years, and I recognized you as his son.
Yeah, I've definitely heard that many times.
Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you.
No problem.
Ready for our interview?
Let's go.
Okay. Where were you born? What school did you attend? Tell me about that part of your life.
I was born in Connecticut and I grew up attending ASD, known as the American School for the Deaf. And that was until I was about 7 years old. And then I moved to Maryland. And from there, I went to the Maryland School for the Deaf. And for college, I attended Gallaudet University and graduated with a Bachelor of Arts in Art and Media Design. After graduation, I took a job with a private company and was a filmmaker for ASL-oriented media. At the time, I was using the metro to commute between work and home, and then one day, while waiting for the train, I was observing people around the metro and analyzing them, and I just realized that I could draw, so I started drawing. From there, it became a habit, and I wanted to become an artist. So I started attending art shows, meetings, and networking with fellow artists. The rest is history.
Wow, good. Wow. Since that program is sponsored by the Jewish Deaf Congress, we would love to know if you, as a Jewish boy, have ever had a bar mitzvah.
Oh yeah, I had a bar mitzvah when I was younger. That was at temple with deaf and hearing people in attendance. When I recited my Torah passage, I fingerspelled the entire thing.
What?
Yeah, I didn't use the Israeli Sign Language, but I fingerspelled it using the Israeli alphabet. It was a good experience. I'm happy I did it.
Wow. Did you have interpreters at your service?
Yes, of course I had interpreters. Accessibility is important.
I know your family consists of deaf and hearing, and your father is hearing and your mother is deaf, right?
Yes, he's hearing and she's deaf. It works perfectly.
Wow, beautiful. Wow, okay. Why did you decide to become an artist? What inspired you?
To be honest, art has always been my calling. When I learned more about my art skills, really, I learned that art can be considered public service. And I try my best to ensure my works are having a positive impact on the community and bring new cultural knowledge. I always enjoy seeing my art impact and influence others. It's just such a rewarding experience for myself.
Wow, that really inspired me. I felt connected to the story. Did you know I can't draw at all? Yeah, really, that's why I became an art history teacher.
I'm sure you can appreciate art in other ways.
I love art. Do you have any favorite mediums to paint with? Oil, watercolor? What's your favorite?
I love all different kinds of mediums, but if I had to pick my absolute favorite, it would be acrylic spray painting. I just love the feel of the paint leaving the can. My second would be drawing in my sketchbook.
Sketchbook.
That's right, my sketchbook. I can carry it and draw in it anywhere, anytime. It's also how I started my artistic career. I wouldn't limit myself to those two mediums, though. I'd love to try new and different things. I've worked through mediums such as watercolor, charcoal, woodworking, and even digital art.
Wow, you're like a Renaissance man with all these different mediums.
Yes.
That's the art history teacher and me talking. How would you label yourself as an artist? A Jewish artist, a deaf artist, a Devia artist? What would you identify yourself as?
Honestly, I try to avoid these kinds of things. I don't really like to label myself or associate myself with one specific group. For example, I've worked with portrait work and ASL focused art, street art, and landscape art. It's hard to label myself when I'm interested in just so many different things. It wouldn't be fair to myself. My suggestion would be to really look at the various works I have done, and then you'll get a better idea of who I am.
That's a very good point. Thank you. Do you have any artistic role models that you get like inspiration from?
Yes, there is one artist whom I admire greatly.
What's his name?
His name is James Jean.
I haven't heard of him. Shame on me.
That's okay. James is an artist from Taiwan.
I didn't catch that.
Taiwan. Yeah, and he grew up in America as well. So his style has a mix of Western and Eastern influences. It's cool to see two different styles being made into one. I also have a personal connection to his work. My parents are from very different backgrounds, and they came together and had a beautiful family. So it's nice to have that feeling.
Wow, good. I'm sure our viewers are curious whether you'll be able to show some of your artwork.
Sure.
Thank you.
You can just go to my website, which is www.dkhdraws.com. You can see my artwork, and I'll show you right now.
Wow, that was quick.
Oh, sorry.
Don't worry about it. Our viewers could check your website on their own time.
Thank you.
Would people be able to contact you through your site?
Yes, my email is posted on the site for whoever wants to contact me.
Do you mind saying website link again?
Yeah, sure. It's www.dkhdraws.com.
I know people will contact you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It was a fantastic interview. I really enjoyed it, and it was really great to meet you after many years. Thank you.
Thank you.